In this video we're going to go over the process to replace spark plugs or coils, or specifically just how to access them. So starting with just the engine bay like this, you see you've got the cover here. We want to take these two bolts off. So the two bolts came off and it just pops forwards. So the first place that we're going to start is by taking off this hose clamp here, this hose clamp here, and then disconnecting this hose here. Then you'll be able to maneuver this air hose out of the way. There are 4 8mm head bolts holding the throttle body onto the intake manifold. Once you remove the throttle body, there is 1 bolt down the back here, so just underneath the throttle body. There's 2 bolts here, but you only need to undo one of them. Undo this one here, the one that runs vertically. If you just undo this one here, you'll find that it still fouls on there, so undo the one at the back there. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 bolts holding the intake manifold onto the block. Those need to be undone, and then you also need to undo this hose, this electrical connector, this hose here, and there's an electrical connector on the back of the throttle body. It can stay on, but it's easier if it is removed. Once all that has been undone, remove the dipstick, otherwise the dipstick gets in the way. Then the intake manifold will come off, exposing your coils, which obviously once you've got there, that's pretty straightforward. Undo your coils and your spark plugs are underneath. Then to reassemble all of this, once you've replaced your spark plugs or your coils or whatever you were trying to do, make sure that your intake ports are clean. They are susceptible to having dirt drop down from either the manifold or around the port, so make sure they're cleaned. You can pop this manifold back on, sit that on. You've got the 1 hose connection here, 1 bolt down the back there, 5 bolts along the front, electrical connector, hose, 1 bolt down the back here behind the throttle body. Make sure you put that in first. Then you've got your 4 bolts on your throttle body, 1 and 2 for your hose clamp, and then this last one here to connect everything back up, and then you're back in business.